What's up, YouTube? This is C-Dog back with another Transformers Generations Titans Return review. This is Titans Return Highbrow. Comes with Xort. I think it was Gort in the G1 series of the G, I believe. Check them out here. We'll take them out in a second. Take a quick look at the packaging. Got a little image of the helicopter. We have the art. Go around my lights. It's got the art on the side as well. So it looks cool. You get to see the collector's card in the background there. And his art spread all the way from top to bottom as well. Everything's the same on the back as always. Just got a picture. You got a little bit of the bio that you can read if I can get the light out of the way. Pause it for reading. And let's continue on with the review. So, oops. Let's get him in the picture. Alright. So, it's one of the reasons I don't like doing the packaging is it always messes with the cameras, the lights, and everything every time I have to. So what I found is if you put these in order like this, I think it's this one in the back, like that, at least for me anyway. And then you can get them to spin together if you push like that. So they kind of spin together. They spin freely. Nice little spinning rotors. You kind of have to do it together though. Put the left one in the back. They work good enough. We have an opening cockpit here. Here's a little catch right on the corner, right here. Flip that up. Xort's in right here, and Gort. You know, same posability. He's got the ball jointed arms, just slightly ball jointed, or they're ball jointed, but they're slightly range. You can go from there to there, and they go in and out. We got a little bit of the head turning action. So, ball jointed head. Yeah, so that's a Gort. You can call them whatever you want. You can see it's got a little plug-in spot. See a nice Autobot symbol there. Nice shield. Get some red details painted on. More right here. Alright, here's his landing gear right here. And as well as the bottom of his guns. So you can take the guns out, flip up the gear, and now he's airborne. Pretty cool. He's got a gun in the front, a couple little pegs on the side here if you wanted to actually mount your cannons on the side for whatever reason. Well, like this. You could. You can. It works. So it's really up to you. And it doesn't even look that bad either. So you can do that if you want. Take a look at the weapons more so when we get to the robot mode. So you can see there's some gunmetal there. Alright, some more gunmetal on the sides here. Nicely done. And the rotor in the back, which does not spin, I don't believe. Does it? No. I don't think so. Alright, so to transform him, there's a couple tabs that he's connected to right here. And on the side here. So I'll show you. See that tab, and then you untab it right there. And he's also tabbed in right here. Under that slot right there. You just raise these up, get them out of the way. This you just flip to the back. So you get his rotors down like this. And then you flip to the back. Just like that. And then you want to just separate them here. There's two pegs, peg and a slot, and you just kind of wrestle with it a little bit. The way it's all jammed in there, it's pretty good. Pull them out like that. He doesn't do the 180 spin. Well, I think he will. Yeah, he probably would, but he's not. You don't have to do that. And you just want to bring his thighs down and just rotate it at the thigh. Just a quarter of a degree. Push it together. And we got Highbrow in robot after you flip out his fists here. Like the Titans Return and Combiner or stuff has been doing. Pull his shoulders down a little bit. Get him ready. He also has a couple feet parts right here. Flip out. Scale spurs. I can adjust the camera a little bit. Take Xort. Flip him in half. This has to be to the front, which is good because you don't want to see his face sticking out of his neck. And he holds better. And this one I noticed has a better range. Like you get, it's got a swivel in on that piece. You can get nice tilts and stuff going on and looking up better too. And it stays. It doesn't wobble around a bunch. It wobbles a little bit, but it doesn't wobble around a bunch. God, it's hot on my arm. And that's HIGHBROW right here. So he's pretty cool. He's got a couple guns. We'll show you what else they do in a minute. Just tap them into his hands. He's got holes, 5mm pegs. He's got a couple other holes right here on the bottom of his wings. You can post in anything there for weapons. And I showed you the sum on the side of the nose there, each side of the nose. It looks like he's got a part that flips down here. He does, I think. Hold on, just give me 1 second. Okay, basically this is just a detail. You just push in on this, and this part will pop out a little bit. Kind of brings his chest out. Makes it look a little more like the G1, I think. So here we go, HIGHBROW. We got a ball jointed shoulders, so you can get a little bit of range this way, as well as this way. On that hinge right there, you can see it going up and down, as well as some individually itself. So you can get some good range. He's got a 90-degree elbow. Let's get his fists out of the way, or his guns out of the way. 90-degree elbow. Swivel at the elbow. Kick forward really nicely. Back quite nicely. He's got the thigh swivel I showed you in the transformation. He's got a really deep knee bend. So you can get the guy to do one of these deals. I showed you his head posability, so you can kind of get him. Oops, too much of latch in there, but you can get it to look down pretty good. Get nice poses there. Looking up quite a bit. But it just depends on the angle and how much you want to mess with him. And that's his posability right there. No waist swivel. Nothing else. I like to keep this pushed in myself, but alright, to transform him back, we can check out his details for a few seconds. We got some painted. Is that stickers? No, it's painted details. It's like a blue-gray on the top of his shoulders. We got yellow painted in with some more of that red detailing. Let's get some painted guns really nicely. It's blue plastic, it looks like, and is that paint? No, it's the blue plastic painted gun metal. And you can take these, and there's a slot and 2 tabs. You slide it together to create something for his headmaster, like that. And you take Xort when you're ready to transform him, flip him out, and he can stand in there like this. So I'm not really sure what use that would do for robot mode, but or even in like what that would do for you, but you know, it's there. It's a thing. So, yeah. Then you transform him back. Get some more details that show up here. I like the canopy here. Not bad. Flipping his fists. Like so. If you want to quarter this a quarter turn like that, then we just lift these out of the way, pull on this. Only ratchet it up 90 degrees to start. Keep the pins where they are, just rotate the swivels. Flip in his bottom of his feet, then you go up and all the way. Tuck that in there like this, tuck that in there like this. There's the tabs and slots. There's a tiny little tab. It looks like it broke off, but I think it's just a tiny little tab. And then there's a slot and tab, slot, tab. You want to tab everything together. It holds together really nicely. On the top, you want to do the same thing. There's a couple tabs and slots. There's 2 on each. You can see the 2 tabs sliding in there. Hold them together nice and firm. Move his arms back out of the way. Flip this part down. Attach it in like that. And then you just rock these back on the hinge. See, they rock down. Show you from the other angle. And then you attach it on the top first, and then at the bottom. So I'm showing you from this side. Rock this down. You want to attach that tab to this back inside there. It will tab nicely in. And then you take this one. Hold on. Tab it, yeah. And then you take this extra piece right there and tab it into that side of the arm there. Except for something's not right. There we go. Then you got a flip down landing gear right here. And like I showed you, you can turn these into landing gear as well. Yeah. So you just flip them underneath, somewhere underneath. I would just put them right here. And right here. And that's going to do it for my review, guys. Let me know what you think of the review. Go to my Twitter. The link for Facebook and Twitter will be in the link in the description below. CDog4, no spaces for my Twitter, and the same name as my YouTube is my Facebook account. Follow me there. Sorry I haven't been on in a little while because I had my son over. I had to tear this whole thing down. And we basically to make a kitchen table. So I just put it back up tonight. Started to get some reviews up. Alright. You could also take this guy, Xort. You can pop him in here, of course. Just like that. Close it off. That's my review. Leave a comment in the comment sections below. Like, comment, subscribe. We'll catch you on the flip side. That's a wrap. Peace.